Aku dulu tak perasan. Tapi sebenarnya aku dulu banyak kena bully. I was verbally and socially bullied a lot for being different. Sebab aku tak sedar adalah sebab aku tak terasa. Sebab aku tak sedar adalah sebab I take no offense. Yang tu nanti kita cerita nanti. Growing up as an only child, I play alone a lot. I talk with myself a lot in a normal way, in a healthy way, not in the hallucinating way, So obviously bila masuk sekolah dengan orang yang diorang nampak aku sebagai budak-budak lah, budak-budak saling nampak budak-budak, diorang nampak aku bercakap seorang-seorang, main seorang-seorang, aku banyak kena cakap pelik, aku kena tuduh gila, aku kena macam semua orang tahulah aku ni pelik. Aku ingat lagi yang paling teruk aku dapat adalah anak setan. Masa tu aku pakai rantai. Dia punya macam loket dia macam in a spirally way, and obviously a childish mind would not even child, kita pun macam associate spiraling thing with being hypnotic and whatnot kan. But for us that's it lah, it's just a aesthetic of hypnotion. But of course being a child tandung bila kau pakai loket apa tu, kau anak jin ke, kau anak setan ke, apa yang kau simpan kat loket kau tu, peneman kau ke. Kind of like that lah. Itu antara satu yang aku ingat sampai sekarang lah. My point is I was labelled different, and most of it comes in a negative way. Dan benda ni makin obvious bila aku masuk sekolah menengah. Boys don't like me at all. And I don't mean it in a romantic way. I don't mean it like no one wants to be my boyfriend or anything. They just don't ever like me from their guts. And they like ostracizing me and ridiculing me as a form of their entertainment. That's the kind of don't like that I'm talking about. Most of them akan macam nampak pakat-pakat, and then diorang akan datang mendekati aku, which I know they would want to, diorang bukanlah nak bertanya something serious atau nak genuinely conversation ke apa. I know they're up to something, and they would tanya lah macam ni, and I was like, oh gitu, and then diorang macam, ya ke? Kita tak fikir macam tu pun. Pelik lah kau ni. And they were like, apalah kau ni? Yeah. So that kind of thing lah. Aku cuma nak clarify, tak semua boys macam tu. Tak ramai pun boys macam tu. But they are the dominant ones. So, I tahu je macam a lot of people yang, dengan aku macam, tak kisah. I mean, obviously not macam too into nak defend me ke apa pun tak ada masa tu. But they're also not like them lah kan. So diorang macam diorang macam tu je lah kan. It's just like this boys yang ada PL diorang ni, itulah yang dominan. Contoh masa aku form 2, ada a group of boys duduk depan dengan aku. And obviously in that proximity you would need to interact with each other, macam contoh paskan kertas ke apa kan. But they won't talk to me at all. At all pun they won't talk to me. And the only time they talk to me adalah when they're luring everyone's attention in that class towards me being mocked by him or by them. Faham tak? Contoh kalau aku macam nak tanya diorang kat depan, wait, kau homework matematik dah siap ke? No reaction, noleh pun tidak, no reaction apa semua. Tapi contoh kalau dalam kelas, contoh aku jawab jawapan 42, ini cikgu cakap salah, and then dia tiba-tiba akan macam kau ni bising sangat lah nak jawab macam yakin sangat dah, kan dah salah. That kind of thing. Tapi itulah, masa tu aku pun jenis tak kisah. I don't even realize there's a form of bullying. And I was like, I think of those thoughts like, oh yeah, boys will be boys, you know, budak nakal will be budak nakal. They're just teasing and stuff. And I don't really know why I don't care, but I don't. At least for a few reasons. Maybe first memang dah biasa dengan like orang pandang aku lain. Lepas tu maybe sebab I have strong friendship dengan orang, so that can act as a buffer. And then I also have very loving and supportive like family members. I mean, my point is like people around me yang already be in my life, they give me so much love and energy that itu buffer lah the negative energy pula yang diorang adakan ni. Tapi masa tu, you know, I was thinking so linearly. I thought, oh, dia kutuk aku tak rasa apa-apa. Oh, I think I was a strong, positive like girl, something like that. Dan memang begitulah dia sampai aku masuk universiti. Masuk universiti lah apabila environment semua lain, and then the whole thing memang dah mula lain. Sebab aku masuk universiti yang jauh, sangat jauh daripada keluarga, daripada kawan-kawan. Lepas tu aku introvert. Jadi macam sebab aku pergi ke kawasan uni, aku tak kenal siapa-siapa pun kat situ. So nak berkawan tu pun nak initiate berkawan tu pun aku genuinely tak tahu. Dan aku pun jenis yang biasa orang datang tegur dulu kat aku. So I was like in that macam my brain like automatically macam prime my behaviour supaya macam, oh, you don't have to initiate that, you know, you just be yourself, and people will come to you and all that stuff, which is technically not that true also lah. Sebab especially when you become an adult, you will have to make a significant effort untuk buat kawan dengan orang. So macam in my case, I was literally in a sea of strangers. So tak nak I should like initiate something, but I didn't sebab masa tu tak sedar. So tu satu. Secondly adalah aku ada change of mindset pasal parents aku yang sangat drastic. So bila aku dah start masuk universiti, aku mula tersedar dan tersentak bahawa sekarang ni instead of diorang yang support aku yang kena support diorang. Aku seorang je yang boleh support diorang, yang kena support diorang. Semua tanggungjawab tu, segala apa yang diorang nak buat ke aku, tanggungjawab aku sekarang untuk buat balik dekat diorang. And it did not come in an inspiring way. It actually comes in a very scary, worrying, anxiety-inducing way. So my problems start to begin. I become anxious in doing everything because I keep overthinking about, you know, what if I don't do the right thing? What if I pick the wrong thing? Like even kecil-kecil benda macam contoh bila nak basuh kain, I would thinking like very macam oh, kalau basuh waktu ni kacau rumit. Kalau basuh waktu ni ampayan dah penuh. Kalau basuh waktu ni nanti orang begini. So like my first years, dia start to have anxiety, and then lama-lama dia general tu hilang, but it becomes even more specialized and intense on the social aspect. So dari situ, I start having problems with people. Aku start untuk tak communicate sangat dengan orang, which affect macam mana aku jalankan responsibility aku. I would start to feel bad for that, and then I will start to feel bad for actually meeting people and interacting with people. You know, keep thinking macam like, aku ni buat silap je, like tak ada orang nak kawan dengan aku, tak ada orang nak tu. So I started to not meet people. And then I started swaying in my concentration of studying, which makes me feel even bad. Yang paling penting, my uniqueness that I adored so much becomes the things that I shame myself the most. I started having thoughts like, why are you so different? Why are you so bad with others? Why can't you be normal like other people? And then it would escalate far worse to no one would understand you, no one would want to be friends with you, no one would marry you, to even the point I start to have thoughts, you know, you're better gone off from this world. So it becomes a cycle, you know, you rasa diri you teruk, you tak nak bergaul dengan orang, you rasa diri you teruk sebab tak nak bergaul dengan orang. And it just neng. Aku dah cerita dengan lagi dalam pasal my social anxiety in lots of different outlets. I'll try to link it together with the video, so you guys can feel free to check it out. If you do check it out, you will see like the process, you know, how I feel I initiate to get better, blah 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 blah, and now fast forward to, you know, 3 to 4 years later, alhamdulillah, I'm doing much better, alhamdulillah. But I can't help to think, ingat tak tadi, dulu masa aku kat sekolah, people say all kind of stuff towards me. I didn't even bat an eye or anything. Tiba-tiba aku pindah ke university yang di mana tak ada orang pun cari pasal dengan aku macam tu. But I became so insecure and so anxious. So obviously I can't help but to think, why? Why it happened like that? Why it specifically happened bila start aku masuk university? Like, why it's so drastic really, you know, from being like a confident, not caring, to like super insecure sampai nak cakap hi dekat orang takut. Dan masa tu I identify two things lah yang buat I macam weak. Macam I cakap tadi, you know, the mindset change about parents and the lack of friends. So disebabkan aku tak ada lagi what I perceive to be that immense love or anything, so aku macam emotional strength tu dah kurang. So my heart kind of lower guys sebab dia kepenatan. Gitulah. So that's how the anxiety comes in. Tapi itulah soalan dia. Where does it come from? Where the anxiety come from? Yang sebelum ni tak pernah ada, tiba-tiba ada. So then that's when I realise the thoughts yang aku cakap tadi kan, macam, you know, no one wants to be friend with you, why can't you be normal, you know, things and all that. Aku baru perasan dan aku baru faham, that's not me. I mean, that's not me speaking. Itu bukan aku. Itu adalah hasil daripada kata-kata budak-budak yang membuli aku dulu selama 10 years? Yeah. You know, sekolah rendah ke sekolah menengah. Yeah, 10 years. They are the ones yang masa tu try to make me feel bad for being different. Cuma masa tu I have strong protective factors, which is that two things lah yang aku cakap tadi. But that's it. Itu protective factor. But what I thought was, I thought I reflected it back. Tapi sebenarnya tak. Kata-kata tu tak terpantul, tertepis begitu sahaja. Instead, they all, you know, the 10 years of experience, they all go into the unconscious mind. And like a skillful predator, it waits and it waits. Dia tunggu pada masa aku paling lemah, which is kalau dalam timeline aku ni adalah bila aku masuk university. Then dia menyerang. Kuat. Rancak. Sampai aku tak dapat patahkan. And it keeps coming over and over and over and over. So yeah, I think that is where my social anxiety comes from. Like I said, aku pun tak pernah terfikir yang aku dibuli. Apa yang aku alami adalah bully. So yeah, when I think about it, I try to connect the dots, it makes sense. That's the least that I can say lah. It makes sense sebab hidup seseorang tu complicated. Banyak lagi risk factors yang boleh attributed to my anxiety. So what I conclude is, it makes sense lah kalau the whole 10 years tu dia punya akibatnya mula muncul apabila masa aku paling lemah, especially bila masa 10 tahun tu somehow I didn't react at all which is weird in and itself. You know, human beings, supposedly, when you say bad things to them, they will feel sad. That is normal. So what happened to me was not normal. So macam like, oh yeah, it makes sense lah that now it started to menyerang. Dan aku sangka baik, you know, all of that bullying happened. I don't think sebab they have personal problems with me, nor do I have personal problems with them. It's just, you know, yeah, timing tu, diorang budak, diorang nakal, seronok mengusik orang. Seronok, memang time-time tu seronok menggunakan creativity you untuk fikir what ways that I can annoy this particular person in the best way possible. And yes, the line between teasing and bullying can be quite blurry. Dan aku pula jenis macam tak kisah masa tu. So aku rasa macam memang aku macam tak kisah pun dengar apa yang dia orang buat. I think, you know, like I reflected it like I said. Little did I know that it would have a long-lasting detrimental effects on me when I expect it the least. So the main reason I make this video is to share with you my story so people can you know, like ambil iktibar apa semua kan. And I think it could be a very good moment for me to address about bullying dekat sini. I hope my story sheds the seriousness of bullying sebab aku tahu dan aku faham bully orang tu seronok. Itulah aku faham sebenarnya. Actually kita semua kena faham. Acknowledging that is actually a first step of, you know, menyelesaikan bully sebenarnya. Nevertheless, coming back to my point, walaupun membuli tu seronok, tapi kau tak akan tahu macam mana membuli tu akan efek hidup seseorang tu. Jadi dalam niat kau mengusik sebab nak seronok-seronok, berpada-padalah. Maybe korang yang tengok video aku, maybe among the boys actually yang do this to me that might watch this video, maybe akan tertanya-tanya macam, halah kita orang buat macam tu, bully, kita main je, itu pun bully ke? But yeah, that's the point. Kau tahu ke mana garisan antara membuli dan mengusik tu? Do you know the boundaries? Kau tahu ke apa yang dia betul-betul rasa, betul-betul fikir bila kau buat dia macam tu? Aku sendiri, jangankan rasa sedih ke apa, aku sendiri pun tak tahu aku dibuli. Aku sendiri pun tak perasan aku dibuli until way past my school years. Tapi kesan dia masih follow aku sampai sekarang. It took me years and multiple of counseling sessions to reverse what I thought was irreversible. Jadi sekali lagi aku ulang, berpada-padalah. Macam mana nak tahu? Aku rasa kau sendiri tahu. You can gauge it. Kau boleh rasa sendiri daripada apa yang kau rasa, you know, the vibe of the people, you know, the reaction of that people that you're bullying, reaction orang sekeliling yang kau perasan masa tu, atau reaction selepas kau buat perkara tu. You can fikir sendiri actually, you dah lepas garisan tu ke tak. Kau boleh rasa sendiri, kau boleh tahu sendiri, so just cut it at that point. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this, as personal as it may get, would benefit you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.